Okay, we're here at a patch of bamboo that I've been watching by the side of the road for quite some time. Haven't identified it yet, but it's probably yellow groove bamboo. Anyways, it's getting a good 25-30 foot tall here, and we got the go ahead to go ahead and dig up some culms for transplanting to the farm. We're going to try to clear out the area around this light so she can get her light turned back on. But as you can see, it's just a nice thick patch of bamboo here. The bigger canes are like 1 inch in diameter, maybe a little bit more, 1.5 inches on some of the biggest ones. This soil is very rocky, pure rock. Makes it hard to dig with a big shovel like I've got, but one by one we're prying these rhizomes out of the ground. You can see they're all in a layer, not more than 3 inches thick, maybe 4 inches in some places. But this is a testament to the resilience of bamboo because of how shallow this soil is. You see here where I've dug these up, I mean, just literally from amongst rocks. And they're getting this tall. So that's a good sign. I'd say an hour and a half of work. We cut a decent little swath through these rocks. Was able to get a decent harvest of poles, canes, and I don't know, 20 or 30 starts here. So you can see how these rocks, these roots just grow, form fit around them rocks, and probably even break the rocks up. And they're just bound, I mean tied into there. Pretty amazing. There we go. All strapped up, hopefully we'll make it to town. Canes and the new transplants. We're just gonna go ring a ring right in through here. In the woods right there. Ring of fire. Here we go, we got our plants, got our T-posts, and we're gonna start planting the shade screen here. Well, we got them laid out, I don't know, 5-6 foot apart, all through here. This will take a couple years to fill in like that did over there. But when it does, we'll then be standing in the middle of a secret garden, all surrounded by bamboo. Then we're gonna have, of course, we're gonna be planting the holly hedge across that fence, so that'll be surrounding over there. And anyways, visions of the future. There we go. It's already kind of changed the environment in here. We got about 20 of them. That's what we planted today. The yellow groove, me and Billy. Some tall, some small. Got a couple little ones here. We'll see. We've had pretty good luck so far. We've had, I shouldn't say luck, we've been blessed. 100% success rate on the transplants from last year. So we'll give this 3 years, and it ought to fill in just as good as that over there. I think we'll do a couple more rounds. I'd like to go get some more since we got pretty much an unlimited source of this stuff, and continue planting a ring all the way around here. And we can see where the last year's bamboo that we planted starts in here, so there's kind of still a gap right through here. We'll fill this in and maybe even double down on some of that stuff so it fills in sooner, and plant in between the ones that we got already. That might be a good idea, just depending on how much time and energy we have for spring. All the starts from last year, like I said, 100% success rate. All the ones that we got from Moore Bamboo Farm over in Arkansas. We're starting to get some mulch pits built up around these. I like to do this so it catches the leaves that are blowing through the woods here, and kind of a self-building mulch pit. Kind of Helps to build up the soil around these. And we're starting to cut a little bit of the trees. This will be the second year for this one, for this bamboo crop through here. So in the second year, we're going to start thinning out the trees. That's this year. We'll be thinning out the trees around these so that they can get a little bit more light. But not clear cutting, because when you clear cut around here, the ragweed and stuff takes over within a season or two, and we'd be having to chop that stuff down. So we'll wait for the bamboo to get into its third year before we clear cut, because this is just going off of, it's just a constantly evolving plan based off of my experience so far. And this stuff we planted in a clearing. I've had to maintain this clearing quite a bit by chopping down the ragweed and everything, but as you can see, it's starting to fill in with bamboo, which is exactly what we wanted. From back here now, there's our house going to be back there, and our cannabis farm is going to be over there. So we're just about screened in. Like I say, we'll have to wait for that bamboo to fill out over there that we planted last year to be totally screened in right here from this house. But it won't take much longer. From back here, it's starting to look good. And it looks like maybe we lost one bamboo over the years here. But for the most part, 90% success rate, I'd say. This is the yellow groove bamboo. It's this will be its third year, I believe. So it should really take off. Back a couple weekends later for another round. This time we brought some bigger tools. Got us a 20-pound chisel hammer here and some chisel bits. Hopefully will help us wrench these suckers out of the ground a little bit easier, because we're getting into some of this stuff here is old columns, and it's really hard to break it up. So hopefully that'll help us. Now we're just sledding them to their destinations in this front privacy screen that we're making. Alright, we got this privacy hedge finished across the front here. Me and Billy. Another full day's worth of work. Digging about 25 plants, I'd say, and then replanting them. And I've been removing some of the leaves like this, removing about a third of the leaves, just so they don't have too many leaves on them, because I'm thinking that they're having a hard time sustaining that many leaves with the little bit of rhizomes that we gave them. So we're going to just pray over them all, bless them all, let them grow. You can kind of see the ones that we got today have very few leaves, because the ones that we dug the other day up here that we left a lot of leaves on are withered up. We have had some cold weather, but I think that was just a few too many leaves for them to sustain. I know that the rhizomes are still alive, they'll spring back up, but we'll see if we can keep from shocking them by ripping a good majority of the leaves off.